Thank you, Lee.
Well, the head of the Secret Service facing a rough grilling on Capitol Hill today from both sides of the political aisle. Director Kimberly Cheatle admitting her agency failed on the day of the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump.
Cheatle testifying the Secret Service was told several times, up to 5 different times, about a suspicious person the day of the shooting. The shooting that grazed the ear of Mr. Trump killed one person and wounded another.
Lauren Glassberg with the hearing and what happens next. Lauren?
Well, Sade and Bill, the hearing was supposed to be about transparency, about getting to the heart of what went wrong on July 13th and how the former president ended up in harm's way. Instead, it was several hours of stonewalling and little clarity on what happened.
The Secret Service's solemn mission is to protect our nation's leaders. On July 13th, we failed. As a director of the United States Secret Service, I take full responsibility for any security lapse of our agency.
The director of the Secret Service says she takes responsibility for failing to protect the former president from an assassin's bullet. But Kimberly Cheatle didn't answer many questions about what went wrong that day, and that led to plenty of frustration on both sides of the aisle.
It looks like you won't answer some pretty basic questions. It looks like you got a 9% raise and you cut corners when it came to protecting one of the most important individuals, most well-known individuals on the planet.
We need answers not just for the family members of the gentleman who was killed and those who were injured, but we need answers for our democracy.
The assassination attempt happened 9 days ago at a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Donald Trump was hit in the ear by a sniper's bullet. That sniper had a direct shot at Trump from a rooftop about 450 feet away. 2 other people were injured and 1 spectator was killed.
He was observed on the grounds outside of our perimeter prior to the shooting.
Cheatle said that an internal investigation prevented her from answering most questions. She didn't get into specifics about why agents weren't on that rooftop where the shooter stationed himself, but she did say there were a sufficient number of agents assigned to Trump.
The assets that were requested for that day were given.
Yet she testified about being understaffed, saying there should be 9,500 employees working for the Secret Service, but there are currently just more than 8,000. Today, several members called for her ouster.
Your lack of skilled leadership is a disgrace. Your obfuscating today is shameful, and you should be fired immediately.
Now, following the hearing, the chairman of the Oversight Committee, Republican James Comer, and ranking member and Democrat Jamie Raskin issued a letter calling on the director to resign as a first step to addressing the crisis in the Secret Service and to rebuilding the trust of the American people. Cheatle has 29 years with the Secret Service and said today that she has no plans to step down.